Daniel lived alone. At least, that's what he believed. His apartment was quiet, small, nothing unusual. But every night, at exactly 3 o'clock a.m., something strange happened. His TV turned on by itself. The first time it happened, Daniel thought it was just a glitch. Maybe the remote was faulty. Maybe it was a power issue. He got up, turned it off, and went back to sleep. But the next night, it happened again. 3 o'clock a.m., the TV turned on. Same time, same way. Daniel started feeling uncomfortable. This isn't normal. He checked everything. The remote, the cables, the power connections. Everything was perfectly fine. Still, it kept happening. Every single night. 3 o'clock a.m. Click. The TV turning on. Finally, one night, Daniel decided not to sleep. He wanted to see what really happens. He sat on the couch, lights off. The room was completely silent. Only the ticking clock could be heard. 2:58 a.m., 2:59 a.m. His heart started beating faster. Then, 3 o'clock a.m. Click. The TV turned on. Static filled the screen. A loud white noise echoed in the room. Daniel didn't move. He just stared at it, watching carefully, waiting. Then slowly, the static began to change. The noise faded, and an image appeared. A dark room, blurry at first, but then, clearer. Daniel leaned forward. His breath stopped. It was his room. The same couch, the same table, everything exactly the same. Daniel quickly turned around. His real room looked normal. Nothing had changed. But on the TV, something was different. There was someone there, sitting on the couch, watching the TV. Daniel's body went cold. That's me. Same clothes, same posture, same face. The version of him on the screen was completely still, not moving, just staring. Then suddenly, it moved. Slowly, it turned its head and looked directly at Daniel. Through the screen, Daniel jumped back. No. This can't be real. The TV flickered. The image glitched. Then, the version of him on the screen started smiling. A wide, unnatural smile. Daniel grabbed the remote, pressed the power button. Nothing happened. The TV stayed on. The smile grew wider. The figure stood up. Slowly, step by step, it walked closer to the screen. Daniel's hands started shaking. Turn off. Please turn off. He kept pressing the button, again and again. Nothing. The figure reached the screen. It raised its hand and placed it on the screen. From the inside, Daniel froze. And then, a crack appeared, right in the middle of the TV. Daniel screamed. The lights in the room flickered violently. The entire apartment went dark. Silence. Complete silence. A few seconds passed. Then suddenly, the TV turned off. Everything was normal again. Daniel stood there, frozen, breathing heavily. The next morning, he checked the TV. There was no crack, no damage, nothing. Like nothing ever happened. Daniel tried to forget it, tried to convince himself it was just a dream. But deep down, he knew it wasn't. That night, he didn't want to sleep, but he couldn't stay awake. Slowly, he drifted off. And then, 3 o'clock a.m., click. The TV turned on again. Daniel opened his eyes slowly. The screen was completely black. No static, no image, just darkness. And then, a voice, soft, whispering, from the TV. Tonight, you come in. Daniel froze. His body went cold. What? The screen flickered once, and then, he saw it again. The same room, the same couch. But this time, it was empty. No one there, just the TV, facing the couch, waiting. Daniel tried to move, but his body felt heavy, like something was pulling him. Slowly, he stood up, without control. Step, step, step. He walked toward the TV. The glow from the screen lit up his face. The rest of the room was completely dark. The closer he got, the clearer the image became. Daniel raised his hand, almost touching the screen, his fingers just inches away, and then, everything went black. The next morning, the TV was still on. The apartment was silent. The door was locked. No signs of forced entry. Nothing unusual. Except one thing. Daniel was gone. And on the TV, there was someone sitting on the couch, watching, waiting, and slowly, it turned its head and smiled.